dick.
What club was that at?
That was.
Admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
But the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just didn't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
To you about you defiling your temple with the vape. Leviticus 26 and verse 16.
You know, I've been trying to get on this little spiritual odyssey of mine, and God has been like giving me signs and a whole bunch of different ways.
Okay, well, he gave me a sign today because me and in purple right out here today teaching the Bible, coming out to the out with the laws, statutes, and commandments for our people. Listen to this right quick. Listen to this, because the brother said you defiling your temple by smoking or hitting that vape pipe right there. So look and listen to what God got to say. Leviticus chapter 26, verse 16. I also will do this unto you. So who's speaking right here? My bad. I'm bad with names. Quay, brother K. Who's speaking right here? Who's talking? What do you think? God, right? So read on. I will even appoint over you terror. So God said he will appoint over the blacks, Hispanics. What's your name, bro? Because you included in this too. You subscribe to African American. But what's your name, bro? Brother T, brother Quay. Good to meet y'all. Meet each other, okay? So we're going over, should we smoke vape? Should we smoke cigarettes? Should we smoke anything or ingest anything improperly in our body, okay? Read that from the top again, read. I also will do this unto you. So God said he will do this to us, to our bodies, read. I will even appoint over you terror. God said he's going to put over us terror. Why? Read. Consumption. Consumption, Brother Quay, that goes into sicknesses, plagues like COVID, lung disease, cancer in the lungs, cancer in the body. From what? From smoking vape, from smoking cigarettes, from putting that tar in your lungs. When you look up the vaping pipe or vaping, is it good or bad? It says if you ingest that into your lungs, it'll cause inflammation. It'll cause your lungs to go bad, Brother Quay. You hear that? So God says if you go contrary to what his laws say by ingesting stuff into your body that's not according to his law, he's going to let that fall upon you, that sickness fall upon you. You hear that? Because you said you was looking for something spiritual. So here's something spiritual that you can take and actually apply to your body, apply to yourself, and become what? Healthy. Read. And the burning egg. And the burning egg that goes into boils on your body, blotches on your body. So our community wonder why we suffer from what's that scabs and scabies, what's some other stuff, also skin disease, skin rashes and stuff like that. Eczema, thank you, that's what I was looking for. Eczema, because we are walking contrary to God. That's why we got plagues on us in our community. That's why we always going in and to and out and fro to the doctor, to the hospital. Big mama got diabetes. Big mama got lung cancer. Why? Because she going contrary to God's laws. Read. That shall consume the eyes. That's why we got what? Glaucoma. That's why we got pink eye all the time. God sent these plagues for us to learn from. That's why the officer read Hosea 5:15. In our affliction, when we get afflicted, we got to say, man, why I'm going through this all the damn time? Why our community always on the bottom? We got to wonder and then dive into the Bible and see why. Because we would walking contrary to his laws. If you walk right, then you won't have to suffer none of them plagues, Brother Quay. Read. And cause sorrow of heart. And cause sorrow of heart. Always wondering why my brothers are always selling drugs. Why we got to do that? Why we got to do that to get out the hood? Why we got to play damn basketball to get out the hood, Brother Quay? Why we got to run up a check just to flex on another brother? Why we can't have brotherly love going on in the black community? Read. And ye shall sow your seed in vain. And we should sow our seed in vain. None of these stoves around here got healthy ingredients in it. Look at that, Brother Quay, look at that stove over there. You think that sell any whole foods, food over there that's good for the body. No, they probably what? Got your vape over there. They got your cigarettes over there. They got your malt liquor over there, right, Brother Quay? That's why God said we'll sow our seed in vain. Read. For your enemies shall eat it. Our enemies will what? Take our food away. Back in the old days, our brothers and our forefathers used to what? Plant crops. We had good things, but we weren't abiding by the God's laws, statutes, commandments. So what the Most High do? Take that away from us. Now we got this mess in our neighborhoods. These corner stores, these liquor stores. Read. And I will set my face against you. So Brother Quay, God is setting his face against you for what? For you to turn back. In your affliction, you should wonder why you're going through that, to turn back to God. Read. And ye shall be slain before your enemies. We always getting shot down in the street by the police, by our own brothers and sisters. We get shot down in the street. God said he's sending that affliction to us to remember to come back to him. Read. They that hate you shall reign over you. Don't the other nations, don't they despise us as a community? The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Brother Quay, what you think about that? What's your thoughts on that? Come closer. Oh, I can't hear that good.
I think that they are afraid of learning about who we are.
You think they're afraid of us for learning who we truly are? So you kind of have an inkling about the Israelites and things of that nature, right? Brother Quay, this one I'm taking? Okay, all praises. Read. And ye shall flee when none pursueth you. And when that police pull up behind us, and we know we ain't got no drugs, and we know we wearing our seatbelt, it says what? Read that part again. And ye shall flee when none pursueth you. We clinch up. We know we ain't doing nothing wrong, but we feel like we doing something wrong. That's that fear the Most High God put in us of the other nations, the other people, because of what? Our disobedience. Now every little thing make us flinch. Now every little thing we always worried about. Big Mama always worried about you going outside. Your granddaddy say, hey, don't go over there to such and such neighborhood. You might get in a fight over there. Why we gotta be worried about that? They supposed to be our brothers and sisters over there. We should be able to walk down the block without what? Getting into a confrontation, Brother Quay, right? You think so, right? Read. And if ye will not yet for all this hearken unto me, then I will punish you 7 times more. You hear that? God said he will punish us 7 times more if we don't repent and come back to his law, statutes, commandments. 1 Kings 8 and 46. So, Brother Quay, you've been kind of watching, and now you see the prophets out here in person. You take that as your spiritual sign that you say you was looking for, Brother Quay?
Yeah, I've been following all the time.
Okay.
I've been listening to my intuition.
Okay, all praises. So I got this for you then, Brother Quay. Read. 1 Kings chapter 8, verse 47. Yet, if they shall bethink themselves in the land, whither they were carried captives. So, God said if we would bethink ourselves, we mean remember, why we going through these afflictions, why we going through all these problems in the land where we was carried slaves. Now we over here in our slave land. Why are we going through this, Brother Quay? Habakkuk 2 and 18. One thing, Brother Quay, is I see you got an earring in your ear. So we gotta peel off that layer of sin. We gotta peel off that layer of bad habits, Brother Quay. You see what I'm saying? So that earring in your ear, it has a cross on it. What does that cross represent? Crucifixion of who? So, Brother Quay, have you lost a loved one to the streets or a loved one to violence or gang violence? Did you put his crucifixion or whatever he got killed about on your neck or on your ear? Brother Quay? Nah. So why would we do that for to say we represent Christ? Is that really representing Christ? No, it's not. It's actually representing this man right here, this damn beast right here. That's right. That's what it represents. Because when they brought the cross over to Africa, when they brought the cross over to South America, they said bow down to this damn beast right here, the image of the beast. That's who they said you worshiping when you look at that cross. They didn't say anything about the black Messiah right here. that's in the actual Bible. Read what you got. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 18. What profited the graven image? What profit that graven image in your ear? Because that is an image. It's an image that's been fashioned into metal now. Read. That the maker thereof have graven it. The molten image, and a teacher of lies. So like I said, it's been fashioned into what you see on your ear across. Read. It's become an image of lies. Like I said, it teaches this white man right here, which was a real person in the 1400s, that they say is the Messiah, but it's not. He's the damn beast. That's the Messiah. That's a depiction of the Messiah. Read. That the maker of his work trusted therein to make dumb idols. Woe unto him that said to the wood, awake, to the dumb stone, arise, it shall teach. So when we went back in the day, they used to make it out of wood. They used to make it out of stone, but you got metal, and they used to actually put their pray to that thing and believe in it. It is a teacher of lies. It's a teacher of what? Destruction. It's a teacher of what? Black on black crime. It's a teacher of what? Hating our brothers. We come in many colors, but always what we depict, we always fighting the light against the dark, the big against the strong, the old against the young. You ever read that Willie Lynch book or heard of it? Okay, so in Willie Lynch, he differentiated all the slaves from each other, and he pitted them against themselves. The man from the woman, the older from the young, and that's how he got it over on us. And that's what this man comes with, the damn beast. He comes with those lies. Yes, sir.
So that cross you got in your ear, right? What does it represent? You got one too. You got one too? What's this? Like a new thing? Let me ask you a question though. Why do you wear it? Because y'all not the only ones that wear crosses, right? Yeah. Before I came into the understanding, I was wearing crosses too. That's the first thing. When we get money, rappers, ball players, where we go to the jeweler and get? A Jesus piece. Either the Jesus piece or the cross. Right? But was Jesus the only one that was crucified on the cross?
No, it was two other guys.
And guess what? There was many more before and after that. Why? Because in Rome, that was capital punishment. That was a means of capital punishment. You get hung on a cross. Give me Habakkuk 2. Read that.
Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 18. What profited the graven image?
What profited the graven image? Because a graven image, right, is something that a jeweler makes, right? But the images that you have, you got to ask yourself, what profit or what gain are you getting from it, right? Because you say, okay, it's the cross, and I guarantee you, what was your purpose for putting it on? What do we think that represents in the black community?
Well, our faith, our religion.
Right, our faith or our religion, right? But remember, the faith and religion that we got, we was beaten to during slavery, right? Yeah. This man right here, wasn't we taught that that's Jesus? Yeah. That's the same man who, remember, I don't know, is it on the sign? What is the sign at with the Jesuits? And they got the cross, they about to... look on this one right here. Let me see. No, that's not it. Okay, but it's a picture. You can look. It's somewhere on here. I know we got it somewhere. But you can look at how remember when the conquistadors and them, they came over here. They came over here with those crosses. They indoctrinated us with those crosses. Right?
What profited the graven image? That the maker thereof have graven it. The molten image. And a teacher of lies.
The Bible says that those crosses, those graven images are teachers of lies. Because you know what comes with that cross? Every church that you see got those crosses in them. Guess who they got right next to it? The church could be a damn black church. The Baptist church, you go to the Baptist church on the corner right in the hood. Guess who they got right standing right behind them on the picture on the mural on the wall? White man Jesus. But is that what Jesus looked like, y'all? So how did we get that? How did we as black folks get indoctrinated by a white God? By the teachings, right? What you was about to say? What's your name? Quay and what's your name, bro?
Antonio.
Antonio. Quay and Antonio. How old are y'all?
I'm 28.
28. 24. Listen, y'all are men, are supposed to be men in y'all age, and y'all supposed to be what? We supposed to be now learning these things and teaching them to our community. You see what I'm saying? But we've been taught that we just supposed to lollygag around, smoke weed, look for some hoes, do all of these things. So guess what? That's what white man Jesus taught us. So now, knowing that the image that you have in your ears right now don't represent God, what should you be doing with those things? That's right. Hey, you see my brother right here? Taking them damn things off. Is it real? It's real? No, if it's real, melt it down, turn it into something else. Antonio, what you supposed to do, man? I'm going to show you what the Bible says that we... Do you believe in the Bible? Be honest. Listen, you ain't... I'm your brother.
I believe in what God has done for me, man. I done been through a lot of changes in life, so I believe in him and what he's done for me. I mean, I believe everybody got their own belief, so, you know.
And Antonio, but listen, you gotta believe in the Bible if you're wearing a cross. The cross comes from the well, let me say this. The cross, the understanding that they have and gave us, they taught with Christianity, supposing to be the Bible. So it lets me know that you believe in religion, you believe in God, but it's the wrong thing that you've been keeping your mind focused on. So now let me show you what the Bible told us. Get Deuteronomy, I think it's 7:25, about what we were supposed to do with those images. Because God don't play that. God do not play that. We know, listen, in the 10 Commandments, what the 10 Commandments say? Thou shalt have no what? No other gods before me. We ain't supposed to be worshiping no other gods. If God had to make a commandment for us to do that, don't we know that there's possibility you might run into another God? The only way you're going to know if you're serving the true God is to do what? What the true God told you. And the reason we know that the Bible to be true is because the prophecies from the Bible. And I'm going to show you that. Give me that. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 25. The graven images of their gods shall ye burn with fire. Thou shalt not desire the silver or gold that is on them, nor take it unto thee, lest thou be snared therein.
So God says that the images that the other nations gave us and we took hold to, we should what? We should do what with them?
Ye shall burn with fire.
So, like the officer brought out, our forefathers didn't play that. We burnt them idols when it came against what God taught us to what represent His law, statutes, and commandments. What's your name, brother?
Antonio.
Brother Antonio. So, Brother Q, he threw away his cross. He saw it was a graven image, and it was a stumbling block to our people. Like the officer brought out, you showing yourself you believing in something, but you believe it in the wrong thing. See what I'm saying? So they gave you something to hold on to, but you gravitated to the wrong thing. You're worshiping this, and your mental thought is this right here, the image of the beast, and what he brought with that cross.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. And